Okay, thank you for joining me for this, the second of 3 videos in this series. This is the teardown of the Asus PN50 mini computer. Last time I unboxed the Akasa Touring A50 case, and the next video will be placing the motherboard and other components for the Asus PN50 into that Akasa A50 aluminum case, completely fanless case, and totally silent. So without further delay, here is a video on how to take apart the Asus PN50, and hopefully you'll learn some of the pitfalls and mistakes that I made in taking it apart, and it will help you to do it in a better order than what I did it in. So here it is. The first step is to remove all 4 screws from the bottom of the PN50. Simply slide the cover off in the direction that the arrow is pointing. Okay, and you notice that there's a SATA drive on the bottom of that cover that can be easily removed with 4 screws. And then next we have a couple of screws that are on either side of that SATA connector that hold that frame in, and then there are 2 more screws on that front side, or on the side. Once you remove that, the top or bottom of the frame, depending on what your perspective is removable, except for the ribbon cable on that SATA connector. And I probably should have tried to remove that, but for some reason I hadn't removed my my 970 EVO drive or the RAM, which probably would have made sense to remove that first. Now, see right there, indicating a couple of screws that hold in the configurable port. And in this case, the configurable port on this particular PN50 is a display port. And once we get into the next video of putting this all into the Touring A50, then we'll talk about that, because there is no port available to put a configurable port into on the A50. And here I am removing the RAM. Quite easy to do. Just release those spring clips. And just at this point, I'm going to remove that 970 EVO gum stick drive. Okay, and so yeah, at this point, the only thing holding in that display port is a ribbon cable, and this can be removed without breaking the ribbon cable. It has a couple of ears that you need to push back from the connection on either side. If you just keep working them back with a tiny little screwdriver, that should loosen it. Also, I discovered that there's a little bit of adhesive holding that ribbon cable onto that tiny little board. So if you loosen that up first, it should make it easier to remove the connector that is holding that DisplayPort PCB in place. All right, and the next thing is to release that ribbon cable from the SATA connector, and that is much easier to get off. You just lift up on those clips and that on the connection on the motherboard, and it will very easily let go of that ribbon cable. Okay, next, as you can see, I'm prying off the little PCB boards for the microphones, and there are two of those, one on either side. If you have a knife, those will just peel right off. Get the other one off. All right, at this point I am removing the antenna leads from the motherboard. There are two tiny little connectors, and they were hidden under some black tape. So if you peel that tape up, you will find that there are tiny little connectors that you can pry up fairly easily with a tiny little screwdriver. At this point, you should be able to pull the motherboard free. It's kind of a tight fit, so you might have to struggle with it a little bit, but then take it out, turn it over, and you expose the fan and heatsink assembly. If you remove a piece of black tape, that will expose a couple of screws there. Remove all of the screws holding the fan and heatsink onto the bottom, and you will expose the processor. There is one connector there that runs the fan, powers the fan, and once you remove that and those screws, then it's very easy to remove the fan. And then there is one final screw to remove the heatsink. Lift that off, and it reveals the processor and the thermal paste that is covering the top of that. And just clean that off, and you are ready to go. And thank you for watching this teardown video of the Asus PN50. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of any future videos. My next video, I plan to take all of these pieces, which I have taken out of the PN50 case, and put those into an Akasa Touring A50 all aluminum case, which is completely fanless and completely silent. If that's something that interests you, make sure that you do subscribe. Thank you.